I am not the biggest sports fan. I don't go home and watch, I listen to my games on radio, but I don't want to go home and watch much television or anything to watch sports. So I like the stories of the people. And that is still to this day. I just finished Joe Posnanski's Baseball 100 Greatest Players, because they're all stories about players. And it's kind of the same thing I did as a kid when they used to have me do your book reports. I had to do book reports every month or so. And my book report was always the Babe Ruth story, the Ty Cobb story. And I finally, a teacher in about the 6th grade said, okay, this is good, but no more of these, no more of these. So I came back, and remember the next month was the Red Grange story. She says, no, you don't get it. She says, I don't want any more sports for a while. So she handed me Tale of Two Cities. You know, but I like the stories of the people that played, and I like the history. That's one of the things I liked about Cincinnati. Cincinnati likes the history of its sports and the people that have played sports around here. So I fit in perfectly for that. The one that it seems like when I travel with people or whatever, they always want to hear about the time I met Muhammad Ali. And this was 2-3 weeks into my tenure at Channel 9, and the phone rings, and somebody on the thing answers and says, Muhammad Ali's, are you interested in talking to him? I said, well, where is he? He says, oh, he's up at Stag's Barber Shop getting a haircut. And I says, yeah, right. If he's there, you know, I'm doing my best Mike Wallace, thinking somebody's scamming me. So you're looking over your shoulder. I'd only been there a couple of weeks. And I says, put him on the phone. All of a sudden, next thing I hear is, hi, this is Ali, or something. I can't remember what he said, but I could hear his voice. It was either Billy Crystal doing a great impression, or it was Ali. And so I says, geez, they said you're getting a haircut, and I was wondering if I'd come on and talk to you. He goes, well, that's the reason we called. I says, oh, very good. I says, we'll be out there. Just the whole place was surrounded by people, kids on shoulders and that, looking in the window and that. And they parted the way I went in. And I remember he was sitting there with the apron on, ready to get his hair cut, and he was heavy by this time. This was the end of his career. And I didn't break any new ground in journalism that night, because I think my knees were knocking. He had been a hero of mine since probably for 15 years. You know, Channel 9 kept giving me something else to do and something better to do. I mean, I came to do the 7 o'clock report, to do features. Then they created Sports of All Sorts. Then they let me do Xavier basketball on television. And then Sports of All Sorts would expand. Then it became a talk show. Then it was doing the national reporting for CBS. And plus, frankly, the people I worked with. I love working with Denny and you and Paula and Billy Hammer and stuff like that. I was really lucky. I mean, when you think about it, I've told people who I had a chance to work with, and they just thought, wow, how'd you do that? I says, I didn't do it. You know, they found their way to Channel 9.